How are you guys doing, and how's the team doing? Like, are you ready? Is this the like quiet calm before the storm? Like, where is everyone's and yours head and mind at with all of this?
Yeah, we're doing the last fixes, last little bits that are being done, but it's very quiet here. I'm in the office in the Belgium studio, and there's two of us here. No, three of us. Sorry. So it's not a very spacious office just before release. So it's done essentially. There's obviously still bugs that we're chasing. We're playing a lot. As we're doing these playthroughs, we discover things and then we do the small tweaks. But it's literally today, actually. So probably already happened. They locked the build.
Oh,
So
you're
it's
essentially
testing.
gold.
yeah, that's gold, right?
If that's not a thing anymore, it doesn't exist.
The new age gold, I guess.
Well, we
The
still
old
reserve
data
the right to make some changes during the week. So we had this plan. So this week is still for like whatever must fix that pops up or a high priority thing that still pops up. Because every single time when you do, we call these massive integrates, there's always something that can go wrong. So we are now going to check if something went wrong or not, and then we'll fix that up. But yeah, we're very close to finishing. Hopefully everything goes well. No major disaster happens. We've had a few already, so we'll see.
Sure.
When you said something about the download stuff, how much, like, is there an amount you can preload before the actual, like, button is pushed?
Yeah, that's a good question. So I'm not going to answer it because I actually don't know what they've planned for it.
Sure.
Totally fine.
But I imagine that they're going to do something, but I actually don't know. It's very large, so it would be cool. There's obviously the game has changed tremendously versus early access versus what's out there now. Quite heavily so.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will see.
And this is probably again in the unknown category, but players that have access right now, it's not advantageous to install and download what we can already. I'm assuming it's going to be a whole new thing for release.
Yeah, it's going to be. I assume that because everything's compressed, and so that compression, there's not going to be a lot of. There might be a few bytes that are the same, but I basically it's going to be a full reinstall.
Makes sense. You guys, you said earlier that you and the team have finished playthroughs, and I know you even tweeted about finishing a playthrough recently. Can you say like what you were playing, what class, what race, what path you took potentially?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I've been doing multiple permutations with cheats, so that means that I skip over certain things because it's just to see if everything holds together. Today, I just before the show, an hour before, I finished an Evil Dark Urge run where I had Lizelle with me. Who's our Githyanki warrior. I had one of our new companions, Mintara, with me. I had Shadowheart, Evil Shadowheart, I have to say, with me also. And who's my third one that I did? I can't think of it now. I've been playing with them the entire time. Shadowheart, Lizelle, Mintara. No, and Dark Urge. No, that's it. That's the fourth. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And what class were you playing on, like, your character?
Druid.
Okay.
I wanted to test wild shape in all kinds of forms and see what was going to go wrong with it. So I forgot that this is the game in which you can turn into a Roffe, which is like a kind of an underdark cow and have a conversation with another cow. Or you can be a cat that can talk to a rat. And I intimidated rats. And so it was a lot of fun.
Very evil. That's extremely evil stuff there.
You really have to... I am not going to spoil it, but I did some pretty gruesome stuff. Yeah, I really did some really, really bad stuff. I actually went full evil, as dark as I could. So I went very dark. Yeah.
Interesting. Right.
I saw. Yeah, I'm also the new ruler of the Forgotten Realms, by the way. So you may say, sir.
Okay. Sorry, I apologize, sir.
Apologies, sir.
Yeah. There. Speaking of evil, random tangent. There's on Livestream Fells. It's a popular streamer subreddit. The #1 clip right now is Soda Poppin' kicking a squirrel and killing the squirrel in Act 1. So the clips are already, you're already getting all that stuff out there. It's already starting.
Yeah, that's a very Dark Urge thing.
Yeah. It's happening.